Friends, what is happening? Greg Newmaster coming at you again with another action figure review. Today I have Hasbro G.I. Joe, the Retro Vintage Collection. I think it's Retro Collection, Roadblock. Had this figure as a kid, really enjoyed it when I saw that they were doing this. I love these figures, they're awesome. A lot of them are re-releases of figures that have already been made, but they're just so cool, and I love the articulation and the sculpt and the accessories, man. The accessories are fantastic, that I had to pick up some of these. So today I got Roadblock here, played by The Rock in the G.I. Joe movie. As a preface, I am not an expert on G.I. Joe. I barely watched the show. I watched the movies. I didn't read the comic books. I don't really know the mythology very well. I just collected the toys as a kid. I love the way that they look. I was never in the military. I barely know anything about guns and military stuff, so don't get all pissy with me if I pronounce something wrong. I apologize. I just like the toys. So here we go. Let's crack this baby open. There is the card. That is an awesome classic image of Roadblock. Looking really good. He just has the mustache there. And here he is on the back. His role is the heavy machine gunner. Primary specialty, infantry, heavy weapons. Secondary specialty is cook, like Steven Seagal in Under Siege. Birthplace, what is it? Biloxi, Mississippi. I think that's how you pronounce that. And what does it say? Joined the army to train to be a chef, but found the preparation techniques too appalling. So this is Wave 2. Wave 1, we got Snake Eyes, Storm Shadow, the Baroness. And in this one, we get Scarlet, Roadblock, and Destro. Just love the 80s artwork. Looks wonderful. So let's crack this guy open. These accessories have been so awesome. Just like the different guns and weapons. Like, I just love the level of detail. So let's bust him out here. Alright, so let's take a look at his face. So he has a full beard here. Looks cool. He kind of reminds me of, at least the sculpt and the way the figure looks, kind of reminds me of Terry Crews or the guy who played Luke Cage. Forgive me, I forget that actor's name. But it's not retro in the sense that this face does not look like that face. He just has a mustache, like a Fu Manchu, and a goatee in there. So, but it looks really good. I like it. They even painted the eyes, and I just love, excuse me, I love these G.I. Joes, and I love the level of detail. I mean, this figure, this sculpt is fantastic. He just looks so jacked. Look at him in size comparison to Snake Eyes. So Snake Eyes looks tiny compared to Roadblock. Just awesome. So let's go over the articulation first, and then I'll show you the accessories. Nice little ball joint there. Color looks really good. Like a good solid brown color. No double jointed elbows, and we get the 90 degrees. Shoulders, really good articulation in the shoulders. Look at the vasculature. You got the veins bulging in the biceps. The triceps look really good. Just love these G.I. Joe figures. We got wrist rotation. There is no hinge in the wrist, so we get no bending in the wrist there, but that's okay. What else? There's that arm. Yeah, no bicep cut, but we have the swivel in the elbows instead. And we get I love how they do these hip joints here. This is evocative of the classic hip joints that are in the regular G.I. Joes, minus the hook and the rubber band. But I wish they did the Star Wars this way. The only thing I don't like is they put the screws in the legs, and that's unnecessary. You could just glue that. I don't see why they have to put a screw in there. But that's how they used to do it with the old G.I. Joes. So, oh man, I hope this vest is removable. It's looking like, yes! Oh, yeah. So he has this nice, thick ammo vest on. I'd like to imagine it's Kevlar and bulletproof. There's even a little port on the back there. So that's probably going to be for one of his guns. But let's get this ammo vest off. I was worried that it didn't come off. But it's not sculpted on, so it does come off just like Snake Eyes' does. And let's get it off and really get a good look at that. Yeah, look at that sculpt. Look at that body. It's fantastic. This dude is jacked. Just jacked. He has an awesome camo wife beater. We got the torso articulation. No hip rotation. They don't normally do that with these kind of G.I. Joes. So we just have all the torso articulation in the center here. And it's sculpted too. It's not a flat line, so it doesn't look goofy. So the crunch gets a little bit of a crunch there. Can't go backward very much. Look at the traps. This is about a 4-inch figure for how small this is, and just this level of detail is fantastic. I love the work that Hasbro is doing. Oh man, that's really disappointing. So he has no double jointed knees. Like, why the heck would they do that? These knee pads look good, but they don't come off like Snake Eyes. So, I mean, it's not a huge deal, but no double joints in the knees. Like, why wouldn't they do that? And we have no ankle articulation. Zero ankle articulation. So, no up and down, no pivot, nothing. It's kind of a bummer, but that's all right. Just great looking figure. There's the bottom of his boots. We got little ports there. Just really fantastic sculpt. So I'm really happy. Here's his vest again. Just looks great. Look at that nice heavy vest. And I'm going to put it back on him so I can go over the weapons with you guys. And just can you see there's nice little ports. And just fits nice and snug around his torso. Okay, so once again, I am not a military guy, but from what I've heard is this is a 50 caliber machine gun, and it is assembled. Oh wait, I'm sorry. This is like this is an M2, I think. Really heavy machine gun, just looks awesome. Has a nice little stand so he can lay it down and lay on his belly and just fire. Oh, that looks really good. Get a good look at that. All black, no painting. The ammo cartridge comes off, so that's really cool. You can just like snap that on. So that's a fun feature. I'm just so impressed for how small these figures are. So put that there, and it just stands up really nicely. So you can, if you want to pose him in the, laying on his belly and firing his gun. So I'm not really sure what this gun is. I heard it's called like an M something, but this is the 50 caliber machine gun, and it's separated into 2 pieces. The barrel was separated because I know the barrels get really, really hot. I have fired guns before. Nothing of this caliber though. But this would probably like knock my face off, like how powerful and loud it is. But wow, that's really awesome. And you have the rounds here. I love that. And it looks like you can feed the rounds, that's backwards, right into this little hole here. I think you can. Oh, it's the other side. So you feed it in this way, and there you go. So, oh, that's great. Like, that's just such a cool feature. This handle popped off for some reason. Yeah, so looks great. And there was a port on the back of him. So I guess, I don't know if it ports in like this, maybe. Or, let's see here. Or does it port in? No, not like that. This thing's falling apart on me. I'm pretty sure he can hold this. That was the purpose of that. Nope, not like that. So I can't figure this out. No, that's too small. So maybe it's for this gun. I don't know. Anyhow, let's put the gun in his hand and see what that looks like. And you can get some good posing. Having a hard time getting it in his hand. There we go. Look at that big boy. He is just huge. Just crush you on the battlefield. Giant football player. But yeah, played by The Rock, who is just an enormous man. Oh wait, maybe I have that upside down. Yeah, maybe it goes like that. Yeah, I think that's right. And he'd hold it from the top, maybe. No, that's wrong. He would hold it from these, probably hold it from these two handles there. But anyhow. Yeah, I love this figure. He's excellent. He's sculpted really well. My only disappointment is the articulation. I wish he would have the double jointed knees. I see no reason why they wouldn't do that. But, yeah, obviously that just looks stupid and you won't pose your figure like that. But, you know, you set it on the ground. But it looks like he can hold the machine gun. Like maybe like that. I don't know. Like the hole's too loose. So I'm trying to figure out how he would hold this. But anyhow, great figure. The only other piece that comes with him is the stand. And as you've seen before, there's the Roadblock stand. Very nice. And you can display him on here. So there we go. Fits in there very nicely. Yeah, so there we go. We have Roadblock. Just looks badass. Love the articulation. I'm super happy that you can remove the vest because at first I thought you couldn't. So when you remove the vest, it looks old school. So the only big difference here is they just didn't. I actually like the face sculpt, but he has a full beard instead of like the Fu Manchu goatee sort of look. But great figure. Highly recommended. I got mine on eBay for 20 bucks. So that I don't think anybody has reported seeing the second wave in stores yet, from what I've seen. But if you want it, you can get it on eBay. I highly recommend it. It's just an awesome figure. It's a figure I had as a kid, so I had to get it. So I hope you guys are all doing well. God bless you all, and peace. And like the video and subscribe if you like it. Bye.